Okay. I think we're good. We're good. Maybe we need to just maybe lower this a little bit. I don't know. Up audio. There's no audio, but whatever. So, sorry for the mild wait. I was trying to boost the story on Instagram to get more views and stuff to bring people out to the live stream, but that didn't work. And I put in the wrong hashtag too. Oh my god. It was supposed to be Caught in the Middle Comics. I use that hashtag sometimes, but I don't know, apparently it didn't work this time. It's different. Anyways, welcome back to I don't know, part 2 of doing this. I'm not gonna be talking a whole lot. I'll probably just say whatever the heck comes to mind. I don't even have the actual chat. I'm really just chilling. I don't see the chat. I might check the chat every so often. I don't know. Just to see if there's, like, any weird conversations that I really want to be a part in. Okay, so, I don't know. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, whatever this is. Cool. Oof, you know what would be real awkward? I'm listening to, like, this, political commentary and stuff. Like, I don't want to be one of those political YouTubers, at least not yet anyways. So if you hear this, I apologize. Probably shouldn't have said that, but oh well. Oh well. What was the setting on this again? Line art's changing. Gone fudge, darn it. Oh well. No one's gonna notice. I won't tell if you don't tell. No one cares about the line thickness, I hope. I think if there's probably one thing that would probably make me a political YouTuber if I just say, like, one thing that's political just one time. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll make, like, a hypothetical YouTube video or YouTube short just talking about modern day politics and how, like, it's kind of different. I talk to people, like, who are older than me just to kind of get their perspective on, like, what was politics like back in the day. Like, was it really this charged? Were people doing the things people did, like, back then? Or has it, like, what was the perspective of that? But honestly, I'm not really educated in that situation. I'm kind of more of I watch it for entertainment. Because I'm blessed. Most of the time I don't even care about politics and I don't even think about politics. I'm just more focused on this. I'm focused on my franchise. I want to start this franchise. I want to make this a thing. And God forbid this thing turns into a live action remake long after I die. That better not happen. That better not happen. Any of you guys, if you live longer than me, do not let this happen. I want you to Sonic the Hedgehog this thing if it does happen. like, riot respectively, like, just don't let my stuff just turn into all the things. Oof, maybe I should just start this over. This is getting way too charged. Maybe I should talk about something else. Something else. Something else. What is there to talk about? I'm thinking of doing some actual... I got into this conversation with Grok, the AI, and I was wondering, maybe... wait, no. How'd that conversation go again? Well, I kind of went on some kind of tangent about something, about the characters of Caught in the Middle, and wondering, like, hey, does Grok know the main characters of my story? And it was like, no public information is available. And I was like, well, shoot. That kind of hurts my ego a little bit. So I could either, one, just ignore it and not let it bruise my ego or something. Because, like, I mean, like, no shit, nobody knows about it because I don't reveal a lot about the characters. At least I would hope not. I really just, I don't know what I show. I share, like, maybe some scenes or, like, some ideas for scenes, ideas for design. I know with, darn it, I need some water, jeez. I know with her, I had, like, this weird dream. Hold on. No clue where this came from, but I was having this dream. It was like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like this weird area. It's kind of dusty. It's rocky. Except it was on a mountain. It was like just this flat area next to a cliff. And in the middle of it, there was like this round pen thing. If you don't know what a round pen is, look it up. It's a horse thing. But, like, there was this round pen, and in the middle of it, there was, like, maybe this guy. It was, like a guy in a white coat. Maybe it was, like, I don't know. But, you know, it was just standing there. Just some dude standing there. And I was like, okay, something tells me I need to get the heck out of here, so I turned to the car. I got the bike out of the car, and I just jumped the cliff. Or something. Landed it perfectly, but, like, oh my goodness, like, it was such a rush. I didn't think I would feel adrenaline in dreams, but, like, you know, you do. It's kind of cool. As long as you're not, like, you know, being freaking terrified and you wake up in, like, a complete sweat and, like, you're just heart pounding. Like, that's crazy. I know, you know, fear can kind of remind you that, you know, you are alive, but I don't know. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and try to get back to sleep, but I have this sinking feeling that something's just staring at me across the room, but I just can't see it. Or at least can't see it clearly. Like, that is creepy. That's really creepy. I don't want to do that. But jumping a cliff in a bicycle and landing it and racing through, like, green forest, like, that's freaking cool. Like, that's also another thing. Like, I was riding, it was really rocky, mountains, cliffs, and then it just turns into green. Like, green forest. It's very pretty. It's like I can feel the fresh air as I'm riding stuff. So, like, I kind of was like, okay, that's a freaking cool dream. I'm just gonna plop that in there and make something out of it. And that's what I did. So I think there is something. There's probably some post in there. Here, let me check. Let me check my Instagram. Hold on a second. Shoot, I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Okay. December 9th, 2024. Yep. And there was like a whole freaking script there. Probably that's probably has a bunch of spelling errors too. It's a weird thing I've noticed about myself. Like, I'm more concerned about the visuals and like writing my stuff down before I forget, because like I do that a lot. Like, sometimes I would just lay in bed and then an idea would hit. Like, maybe it's a playthrough of something, or like, what if I had done this, and I was like, okay, hold on, let me try and turn this into fiction or something like that. I forgot what, oh yeah. And since, I'm very sleepy and stuff, I would look over my notes in the morning and think, like, what did I mean by this nonsensical babble about a toaster or something? I don't know. Or I don't know. Odd stuff. A lot of notes on my phone. Stuff I've written like years ago that might not even be part of the story anymore. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay. So right now I am working on wait, hold on. This is issue 3, right? Yeah. Issue 3. This is supposed to come out when again? Title. 3.5. Okay. Yeah, that's about a week from now. So I've been slacking off a lot. I don't want to be slacking off. Just, I don't know. I just need like a new show to binge. Something I've seen before, so I don't need to, look up and look at all the pretty details and the art and stuff. Because like I just need something that I can just turn my brain off to and I can zone out. I've watched all the podcasts. I've seen the Minecraft videos. I've seen the TV shows. I need something that I don't know, I've seen before but not completely bored with it. Because like that's just what I've been listening to and watching for 7 months now, because I was working on something for someone that could come out soon, maybe, I don't know. But in those 7 months, I've seen a lot of Minecraft ARGs. I binged BoJack Horseman twice. What else? What else have I seen? Is that it? Is that all there is? Just freaking Minecraft and BoJack Horseman. Oh yeah, and podcasts, of course, but like, I need something fresh. I need something new. Sometimes music just doesn't do it for me. I need something to, like, stimulate my brain or something. And this is also a reminder, I cannot see the chat. There could be maybe 5 people watching, or there could be 0, and I could just be talking to myself. Just talking to myself in the middle of the room. And I'm okay with that. I don't know. Maybe I should check. Should I check the chat? Hello, chat. Yes, exactly. The Black Book for Ideas. I don't know when that was made, but thank you for commenting. Yeah. Appreciate that. Oof, Jesus, that's rough. Pros with being a digital artist. You could just move stuff around. You don't need to worry about pencil lines or like the erasure sort of thing. Like, you know how when you draw something And, like, if you just press too hard on that paper, it gets these just weird indents, and, like, you can't really do anything to fix it, so you kind of just live with it. Maybe that's a skill issue, but, like, I don't need to learn that skill. Because I got this, which is great. It's real good. Real good. Okay, that's a bit better. Probably need to be fixed soon, but whatever. Whatever. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I went off on a just large tangent, didn't I? I was talking about Grok and how it doesn't know my characters. And, oh my god. I do this sometimes. I do this every single time I try and talk to myself. I try and make a point in the story, and then I just go off and just forget to make a point. Well, basically, the conversation I had with Grok made me realize, hey, there are things about the characters, and, like, you know, people don't know how many characters there are, mainly because, you know, jeez, what am I saying? What am I saying? I don't know. I'm just drawn. Just drawn. But anyway, that's... whatever. I'm just gonna... no one needs the freaking backstory. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I want to make some character descriptions. And I finally need to, like, lock in my freaking art style, because I've kind of been playing around with it, like, with the characters and stuff. I think I've mentioned this in my last live stream. It was about how, like, I kind of want the characters' appearances to make sense within the world I'm trying to build. Because, like, in this world, there's, like, a lot of different, I guess, types of people. Not personality-wise, but, like, I don't know, like, I guess characters as in, like, some, like, Silver. Hold on. Silver, where are you? This guy, here. He is very much dead. His head is oh, fudge. Ooh, I noticed something. Nice try. Nice freaking try, man. Okay, that's better. Okay. He is very much dead. The shape of his eyes and why his head is floating, and the eyeball right there, all of that is for a reason. Oh yeah, and the floating things too. Yeah. All that has a purpose, all that has a reason. Sandy's eyes, his eyes are different. That has a reason. Her hair, well, you can't, okay. Her hair, that has a reason. All of this has a reason. You can't see his feet, but his feet are different. That's also a reason. So, like, that's kind of the only thing that I'm really scared of doing. Like, I know, going back to freaking Vivian and Hell of a Boss, like, you know, and character design wise, like, reasons and stuff. It's purely based off of, like, people's opinions and stuff, and I like people's opinions. I don't know, I was waiting for a but I don't think there's a but. That's like my ugh. Jesus Christ. It's my most reliable source of if I'm doing something right. It's people's opinions. And right now I really need to send some of the character descriptions, like, to some people. I'm not saying like, hey, if you want to volunteer, click here. No, I have, you know, personal connections that I need to sort out, and I want to see like if I can get opinions on like if I'm doing this right, because like I'm new. I'm not going to claim to be a professional. I am just someone who has big dreams and wants to use those dreams as a source of creative outlet. I don't know. So like I want to know like from the outsider perspective, like, hey, does this work, or do I need to change things? And like sometimes that is kind of hard to hear. Sometimes I need to like, swallow my pride and make sure I don't get my feelings hurt, because getting feelings hurt over opinions is lame and gay. I'm sorry. Okay. No, but like I don't want to. I'm not gonna be the type of person to get mad because any sort of criticism for my work, I want to think about it. I want to sit and think if the person has a point, and like I want to think of like if the person gave a suggestion, like I want to hear it out. But I don't know if it's a person that doesn't actually know it, like maybe they know like half the story of like a character arc, or I'm not revealing anything like, and they make a statement. I will come in and say, hey, what about this thing I didn't mention before? And maybe the other person would be like, oh yeah, that's right. Or other person would be like, actually, maybe we also need to work on that just a little bit, just a tiny smidge right there, just a little bit. That's why I really want to freaking develop a team. Something I've been talking about for a really long time, but ooh. I don't know, maybe I should just I don't know. I kind of want to ask strangers, but at the same time, I want to get people I know, and like I want to get a good sense of their vibe and like their like what they think is a good story and stuff, because that's helpful to have too. If I gather a bunch of people and they all have like the same taste in story, like I might only need two out of the 5 people or something, because I just want different tastes. I want different tastes to look at my work, come to a conclusion, and go, hey, I like this. I'm not too crazy about this though. Because like, is that just personal preference to story, or is it criticism that actually does really, really, really matter to the story, and like if it's good or not? Because like there are some things out there that I think are good, other people think are good, and like other people just kind of hate. I can't really think of an example right now, but you know what I mean. Like some people some people might prefer rom-coms, so and some people might prefer I don't freaking know, Marvel or something. Is this any of those things? Is this Marvel? No. Is it a rom-com? Up to you. I guess rom-coms would be like, the main focus is romance. This isn't the main focus of romance. There's, I don't know. I always thought like maybe I can make something that's kind of for everyone, combining like different genres and stuff together, but like I don't think that would be a good idea, because like I don't know, stuff has genres for a reason, and if it kind of tries attracting everyone, you kind of end up attracting no one. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making stuff up or something. This is something I cut while I was putting in the freaking thumbnail. This is not supposed to be here. Okay, now it's fixed, and now the thumbnail is no longer accurate. Ain't that lovely? Other there's stuff in here that I missed too. Just a little bit. Ooh, it's small details no one will know. Okay, once again, if someone is here, I cannot see the chat. So, if you did say this, hey, like, no one's gonna see the details, I'm gonna just say it sarcastically because it's funny. Hey, no one's gonna see the details. It's fine. It's not fine. I like details. Details are important to me. Within story. But, you know, me just walking out of the house is a completely different story. I don't care about the detail. I just care about, I don't know, whether my hair is washed, and that's it. Or maybe colors match. That's a different story. Like earlier today, I just walked out, t-shirt, pants, and a hoodie. It was a dark hoodie, and it was hot outside, which wasn't great. But it is what it is. Freaking... It is just a rough time to, you know, be a dark clothes wearer in the summertime. Like, not great. Kind of need to swap out for, like, white stuff or lighter stuff. If you really want to just, I don't know, stay cool. I don't know why I'm ranting about that. Why do I care? Why the heck do I care? I don't know. I'm just kind of over here running my mouth because I don't want people to be bored. Something just isn't freaking right with this guy. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna check the chat again. Cool. I'm alone. Now that stuff's over, so whatever. Okay, that'll do it. Yeah. I think I should do a live stream series. Like if I'm gonna make character descriptions and stuff, and they need drawings, I'll probably do that. I want to do that. You guys can see my full creative progress on how I make my drawings so dadgum good. You know what I should do next time? I should try and play some music. Like from YouTube, maybe. Like I can just turn on some, like, I don't know, some stuff that isn't going to get me copywritten stricken. I can just have it playing. That'd be cool. That'd be real cool. Just got a new follower on Instagram. That's pretty cool. You know, it would be kind of funny if I try to do a therapy read session on myself. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe I can just spend time thinking of why and how and what's the way I am. and think, okay, should I post this or should I not? I don't know. I guess that also kind of leads into the idea of people tend to share a lot of stuff on social media. Like, isn't that just me? Like, I don't know. I feel like there's just some stuff out there that should be kept personal. Did I talk about this? Did I talk about this on my last live stream? I feel like this is something I've talked about before. Like, I know this is stuff I say just on the regular basis. But, like, I don't know. Have I talked about this before? Have I talked about how the internet and social media and people in general tend to romanticize their depression and tough times and monetize their sorrow? Have I talked about that? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because, I don't know, humans naturally want to hear stories. And is that right? Something just looks wrong. Something looks really wrong here. I'm just going to keep talking. I think the human species naturally wants to, I guess, hear stories about, you know, the underdog and how, you know, they had rough times. No pun intended. But, like, and then, like, you know, with hard work and stuff, they got what they needed. But, like, I don't know. I feel like now we're kind of just rooting for people that just want to stay sad or something. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to shame anyone for being sad. I'm just wondering, like, is it appropriate to, you know, have that vulnerable moment forever on the internet and clip to infinity? Like, is that really a good idea? I don't know. I don't think it is. But I'm sure I've probably done something like that. Like that one time I got hit on as a minor or something. I made a YouTube short about that. I'm not going to shame a guy for approaching a woman. I'm not going to do that. I am going to give you a side eye if you're, like, sneakily trying to get my number or sneakily trying to get my photo or I don't know. I'll give you a side eye for that. Luckily, I you know, I made it out. Okay, wait, that's better. Hold on. Okay, a little bit better. A little bit better. I'm not sure I'm going to fix it. God fudge darn it, I keep doing this. Keep doing this. I don't want to keep doing it. Really makes you think. How many other weird little details here that nobody else is going to notice but me have I made so far? I don't know. Do I want to know? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. If I screw up on something, I want people to tell me. If I'm walking around with a massive hole in my pants, like, I want you to tell me. I feel like that has happened. Not to me, but, like, to someone else. I don't know. I'm sure that's happened to, like, most people. Here's your public service announcement. If somebody is walking around with a hole in their garment, or, like, I don't know, there's, like, anything in their hair, tell them. Just let the embarrassment out right now. It'll save time, and it won't be as bad as, like, you know, finding it out later, and you'd be like, oh my god, how long have I been walking around like that? Why the heck did nobody tell me? Because, you know, that's kind of what kindness is. Kindness is, you know, doing stuff that might not be, you know, look right on the surface, but, you know, long term you'll find out it's, you know, for the best. Like, I don't know, putting something out of its misery or something. That got dark. And there's... okay. God fudge and darn it. Cannot see it. If I'm reacting to anyone, I'm not. I'm not reacting to anyone. I don't even have the chat open. I should have the chat open. I'm not even watching anything. I'm just running my mouth. Pardon. It's a shirt. No one cares. No one cares if it's not perfect. Nobody cares. I'm just saying the messy lines are my art style. It's a good out. Ugh. I don't want this to be my art style. I'm changing it. Just gonna change it just a little bit. Just tweak it a little bit. Just cheating a little bit. Cheating. You know, I have no idea if I mentioned this before on my last live stream or not, but apparently Grok, the AI, thinks I'm a male. Why does it think this? I have no clue. Well, I probably have some clues because it told me itself. Apparently, it is the way I talk and the stuff I talk about. And there's also the fact that the last name on my channel is Noble Man. Yeah, just because I have a man for the last name, yeah, that totally means I'm a male. Ooh. Just adjusting my seating, so, like, there's probably some microphone stuff. Maybe next time I should try and actually set up the microphone instead of just communicating using the iPad speaker. That's not... I can probably get more views if I just upgrade just a little bit more. Just a tiny bit. A little bit. You know, one time when I was in guitar class, we were kind of just all waiting for people to arrive, and I was kind of fiddling on the guitar strings with different chords and stuff, and I found a rhythm and I was jamming out to it, and the teacher was like, "Hey, what's that song?" And I was like, "I made it up." And he was like, "What were the chords?" And then I showed him the chords, and it was like, "Okay, we're gonna learn Evan's song." I was like, "Oh boy, I'm getting attention." And then for the freaking whole class, like it was the world's largest and longest tangent ever I've witnessed that wasn't by me. So that was kind of cool. I was like the center of attention at a guitar class, which, you know, is pretty cool. But anyway, I have the song. I have lyrics. I haven't recorded anything. Every time I try and record anything, I just end up fiddling on the strings with the different settings. On GarageBand, on the speaker, on the amp. I just end up doing that. And I never get anything done. Because I am having fun. So I don't know, that's something I really want to do. I want to make music. I want to try and create music. I've done it before. I have some stuff. It doesn't get a lot of views, but it's something. Yes, the first one was just pre-recorded loops from GarageBand, like the actual stuff that the app adds, but app offers, jeez. But like the last two I made, the Ground Zero instrumental and You Can't Fix Me instrumental, because I can't sing apparently. I think those are pretty good, personally. I don't know. It's like I have something, but it's not. Jesus. Something is not adding up here, and I do not like it, so I am just going to... Fudge, man. Just gonna change that. Do not mind the fuzz. I will fix that later. There we go. I tried recording my voice when I was trying to voice 7 characters at once. I still need to work out some stuff on that, but, you know, when I tried lowering my voice with GarageBand and stuff, just lowering it a little bit, at one point I kind of sound like my father, which makes sense. I know, like, sometimes I sound like mom, and I guess sometimes I sound like father if my voice was just a bit deeper, a little bit. Something doesn't look right here. Wait, hold on, maybe. Maybe it's this. What if I do this? Let me just try and sort that out there. Gone fudging. Okay. What if I just try to I'm just not gonna care. I'm too busy to care. I'm just gonna... No, I'm not too busy to care. I do care. I do care. I secretly care about you. That's so wrong. No, but something's wrong with that shoulder. I don't know, maybe it's... Just... No, that's... There we go. I don't know. I don't know if that did anything. You know, normally within the summer seasons, I float down a river, maybe visit a few lakes. I haven't done any of those things, which is a bummer. But, you know, it's not too late. Still have a few months left. As always, I'm excited for fairs, fair season, or concerts. You know, the starting, I'm not sure if this is known information, but, you know, it's not a spoiler, so I could just say it myself. The story starts at the county fair. Wait, no, not... Yes, county fair, not the state fair. Both fairs with rides and attractions, so... No, that's where the story starts, at the county fair, and then it probably never shows up again. That stuff does. Plug this in. Hold on. Hello. Where is the plug? There we go. Hopefully that didn't turn off the mic. That would suck. That would really suck. You know what I've also wanted to do, but never really found the time for because I was either A, lazy, or just lazy. I don't know. I wanted to do like a real artist reacts to Fruit Love Island or something. I recorded that thing, I think 3 times. The first time, I only saw like, you know, the first part of it, but like, oh my freaking gosh. The microphone was not on. So I had to sit through that stuff again. And then I tried a second time and I just wasn't pleased. I wasn't pleased with the audio quality. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it again. I don't know. You know, I think the first time these characters made an appearance was in October of 2024, I think. Sandy looked totally different. I'm not sure if they're still up because stuff changed and spoilers and stuff. Gone fudge and darn it. Okay, what's the problem here? What seems to be the problem here? I don't know. She has skinny wrists, but not that skinny. Hold on, let me pull up a reference. Here we go. Reference. Image. It's fine. We can keep it. Mostly. Just even it out. Even a shot here. Okay, third reminder. I cannot see chat, so if anybody's trying to get my attention or commenting on a thing and then I don't know, say something that appears rude or something, it is not personal. I cannot see chat. Anyways. But if you are viewing this video, I appreciate you. And if you're watching this video all the way through, which I don't know if you are, you are a champion. Because I said this before in like my previous live stream. Sometimes these kind of live streams can be kind of boring. I don't know. Oh, God, fudging darn it. Okay. Running into an issue here. Okay, it's fixed. You know, at one point, the Apple Pencil just wasn't working. Like, instead of just drawing these lines, the lines would kind of break off, and, like, this would turn into that. Not good. Not good at all, especially if someone's waiting on you to draw something for them. And your tool breaks. It's not good. Luckily, it was mostly a tip issue, so I just had the tip replaced. And apparently, like, they're pretty cheap. I think last I checked, like, the Apple Pencil tips, they're cheap. They're good. I didn't design the other side of her glove, so it's okay. Just going off of complete vibes here. Yeah, if I had my own music, I wouldn't have to ask for anybody's permission to use it. Because it's free. It's free music. But if you end up selling it without my consent, you're the problem. You're a problem. And I will come after you. Respectfully. Legally, too. I'm not crazy. Maybe a little bit crazy, but I'm not gonna freaking kill anyone over a song. Okay, that looks stupid. Hold on, wait. Gone fudge! You know, a while back I realized what my favorite swear word is. Or, like, maybe not favorite, but, like, that's the one I normally use. I don't know. Maybe I can ask Grok that. Like, hey, Grok, what's E.T. Nobleman's swear count or something? Most used swear word. I don't know. I don't want to watch all my videos to find that out. I'm one of those YouTubers. Sometimes I would rewatch the AI one. I've kind of gotten a little bit more used to my voice, just a little bit, as many do, because like I kind I kind of realized that everyone, at least most people, have negative feelings about how they sound. And, like, you know, to the outsider view, like, it's literally just a voice. So I kind of just accepted, like, hey, this is my voice. Let's move on. Or something, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's a dog. And there's a dog outside. You know, another thing I've been wanting to make for a while, but never did? Well, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, I made a short that turned out to be pretty popular, and probably not even relevant, because I guess I got a theory wrong, or I had a thought about a game that ended up not being true, so. But hey, it got like 1 million views, over 1 million views, which is cool. It was about how a game made sense. Garten of Banban Zero, that was the one. How it made sense, lore-wise and stuff. I'm not going to explain what the video was about, but I don't think... I'm just going to go off on a little side tangent here. I don't think a lot of my videos where I'm trying to make a point are that good. Like, I go off on, like, my reasons and stuff, but I forget to actually make a point. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm trying to fix it, I promise. But anyway. I was interrupted by a cat outside. And, you know, you can't hear it on the audio, but I promise it was there. And I'm going to reveal, for the first time, the cat outside. Let's see, what time is it? 10:31 p.m. I'll try and mark this down, maybe clip it and share it so I can actually get it out there. So the cat outside, her name is Silver. She's a very sweet kitty. And, you know, at the house I am in, we've got cats. We've got a lot of cats. And they just roam outside. They roam outside. Some bring us mice and birds and half of a rabbit. It did happen, I promise. Anyone who has outdoor cats gets it. But, apparently we were having, like, a bit of a raccoon problem. And we set up a trap to catch them. Need I say more? But anyway, I'll say more. She was fine, don't worry. And, like, I do kind of feel bad because I was debating going out there, but I don't want to go out there. I don't. It's dark outside. There could be predators out there. There are predators out there. Would they mess with me? I'd like to see them try, but, like, I don't know. I'm just not brave enough. Like, we live on some scary terrain. I don't want to fall and get hurt or poked or, I don't know, die of fall damage or something. So I didn't go out there, but, you know, she was stuck in a trap. She was okay. Thank God. So, yeah, that was on me. I mean, like, I did tell everyone, I was like, hey, there might be a cat outside. Is there a trap, like, or something? It's like, yeah, there's a trap. Like, so, I don't know. It's not only my fault, don't worry. It's not my fault. You can blame other people. You can blame other people. You can't always blame me. But hey, I made the video, so I think that maybe it does blame me. She's okay. She's still alive. She's very much happy. Hopefully she's still alive as I'm saying this, because it is nighttime and I don't know where she is. 10:34 p.m. Do you know where your cats are? I have no idea. One time another cat just disappeared for months and then just showed up like nothing happened. We all thought she was dead, or maybe just, I don't know, got adopted by another family. dang, I really wish I knew where the cat's gone all night. What they get up to. How far they travel. Because, oh my gosh, they just love disappearing. They live their own lives. Like, they're more than just, I don't know, average house cats. Like, they're free roamers. You know, we used to have chipmunks before getting cats. We used to have chipmunks. And now we don't. Little Alvin and his family got eaten. You know, just recently some friends from out of town came to visit for like a reunion sort of thing. And there was like a conversation about League of Legends and like if we've seen it. And funny enough, I have not, but I attempted to watch it. And like I watched like maybe a few episodes before I decided like I can't watch this. And the reason I can't watch this is because I turn on the TV so I can draw. Like, I can't watch TV without drawing for the most part. And I can't draw without, like, watching something. Except at this point because, you know, once again, talking to myself, I'm keeping myself entertained. But I couldn't watch it because when it was on the screen, I just wanted to look at it. Because the art style is so cool. So I can't watch League of Legends because of the art style. Maybe I'll get around to watching it. I have a long list of shows I want to binge. A lot of kid shows I grew up with. A lot of adult shows I want to watch. A lot of other shows I heard were cool. You know, that's something I should do because I feel like there were like some TV shows that weren't necessarily, I don't know if they were like popular or something, but I don't know. Like maybe I should rank the kids shows I used to watch. Because I remember a few. Just not 100% sure if, like, they're widely known. I guess they're not too known since they haven't gotten a live-action remake or a reboot. And I'm grateful for that. Because that's kind of the curse of popularity. Everyone, you know, they want to create infinite money. And something that once had soul is now just, I don't know, preachy or something. I don't know. I can't think of an example. I've just heard complaints from people. Yeah. But I'm not gonna judge you too harshly for liking anything. Maybe I'll poke fun of you just a little bit, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't care what you watch. Unless you're like 4 and watching Hazbin Hotel, then I'm just gonna judge the parents. Maybe that's harsh, but like, I'm sorry. But not really. It's fine. No, it's not. Maybe it. No. Wait, no. I can work with this. I can just. Here we go. You know, I think I mentioned before how, like, my drawings just look better with shading and stuff, because look at this. This is the same character. It was the same character. Shading and colors and stuff just makes my art better. Maybe that's just with everyone, but, like, I don't know. I'll open up the chat again. Let's see if we got any new viewers. Where is it? There it is. We do not. I don't know. Maybe I should try and advertise or announce my live streams just maybe a bit earlier on so people can watch. Because, like, I don't think I'm famous enough to just randomly start live streaming and have a bunch of people. That'd be cool, though. But, yeah, it is what it is. I'll get there eventually. I've got goals. I want this ish to be off the ground in 2 years. Preferably 1, but, you know. I'm getting close to a breakthrough. I just need more opinions and I guess more drive and action to get this done. I don't know. Is driving even the thing, or do you just need to get off your ass and work or something? Where are you? There it is. Okay. Darn it, where'd you go? Where did you go? There you are. Don't know if I did that already, but whatever. It's fine. It's just fine. Yep. I want to go on vacation. I just want to drive a few hours out someplace and just sit there. I don't know what it is, but, like, something about just sitting down and going someplace and then just sitting down. I don't know. That just makes me want to write. I also really want to try and go back to the coast because, like the coast in Oregon, because that, I based a scene off of that. I know there was something on Instagram once again, right there. It was, the one with, Alhide and Sandy talking. It was on February 17th. They're kind of just looking out in the ocean and waves, just kind of talking about stuff. It might not be canon still, but, like, I think it's a cool concept just being out on the beach and it's nighttime. It's eerie. I don't know. Beaches at nighttime, they can either be eerie or really, really pretty. Oof, the line art. Ah! I'm driving to the line art. Just look at this. Look at this. Thin shoulders, thin lines, and then just whap. Whatever. You probably didn't even notice anything until I pointed it out. And now you must know, just as I... I don't know. I just want to get this out there and be done. Just get it out. That way I will be free once again. Free once again. With no plans except the other stuff. You know, I've been wanting to animate the freaking teaser for the first book. I haven't done that. I talked to a voice actor 7 months ago, maybe even 8. I have the audio. I don't know, maybe it's just, I don't know. I'm getting that stuff done. I will get that stuff done. I gotta get the stuff done. I don't know why I haven't. The stuff is right there. All you need to do is spend hours by a screen sitting up straight and just animating stuff. But hey, maybe I simplified the animation a little bit, so it probably isn't that big of a deal. But still! Ah! Like, I've got the audio and stuff. I blew into the microphone and created wind. Or, like, a rise for some reason. Because for some reason, a lot of the... I made a video going over how the GarageBand drums are not working. The loops are not working either. So now I have drums that for the most part do not work. And now I have the loop. So like any sort of rise or drum beat or anything like that is just out. Which it sucks. It sucks a little bit. No, it sucks a lot. No, just a little bit because I don't really use those, but you know. Hey, I worked around it. I needed a rise. I got a rise using my mouth. Once again, I cannot see chat. No, like you, I'm kind of surprised. Like, you know, you can do a lot of stuff with just, you know, your voice and your breath. Like, you know, wind through the trees at night. It's all spooky and stuff. Like, that's, you can also get that, you know, whistle too in there. Like like that. Just do that in the microphone. Just work on it just a little bit. And then you got wind. It's cool. Or like a rise. The rise. I had to do the rise. Oh, this isn't working, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I wonder if you see the... She probably does a little bit. I don't know. That's probably another thing that I brought up on previous live stream, but there's something about windows that creeps me out a little bit. I don't know what it is. Like, daytime, fine. Nighttime, I can't see anything. They're useless. They're just... I don't know, it just becomes one of those one-way mirrors where you're just there minding your own business. You can't see anything outside. All you're looking at is a mirror. And then on the other side of it, like, something can be watching you. I don't like it. Ugh. Windows man. Oh, that's so on. Great. Oof. I don't know. Once again, can't cheat. Can't see chat. I had my fun. There. Now back to work. I don't know how this is gonna work. Maybe I could just... fudge and darn it. Do not break off on me. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that, soldier. Not on me. Not on my watch. You are strong. You can do this. You can last. You've been lasting, but, you can last more. Okay. Another thing I just realized, I still have Instagram open and not the chats. But, there are characters in here that aren't necessarily main characters. I don't know. I'm debating putting myself in there because, I'm mainly used as, just background character. Just for the fun of it, because I thought, hey, I'll just put myself in there because of my ego, but I don't know. I'll just put myself in there because of I don't know, for no reason. But, I've got other characters in here that aren't main characters, but I thought I already said that. Oof. I'm wondering, I don't know, maybe I don't need to do descriptions for them, even though, some of them are fun to draw. I'm really only thinking of one, though. No, I just thought of 2. Maybe 5. I haven't worked out for the other designs yet, but I don't know, maybe I'll work on that. I'll work on that live. Or just by myself, and I'll just be watching stuff. And yeah, let me know if I should, do it just short about, old cartoon shows I watched. I'll judge them based on their first episode. It's probably not the best idea, but I don't know. I need something to jog my memory. Or maybe I should just binge it. I will binge all my childhood shows, and then I will rank them. And then probably get, only 500 views. But hey, it's about the journey, not the destination. So, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to list the ones I do remember. I remember Olivia. While the other kids were watching Peppa Pig, I was watching Olivia. Oscar's Oasis, that's kind of now that I think about it, I haven't seen it in a while, but it's kind of, looking back, it's kind of maybe Looney Tunes or something. It's, no one talks, none of the characters talk, and I don't know. The whole premise is they're in a desert and they need to find water or something, or food. What the heck am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm on my way. Am I gonna get in trouble for doing a parody? Probably. I don't know. I know I did a parody of Back in the 90s for one of my videos. I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know. Maybe if I just... Gone fudge and darn it. Okay. I need to stop saying that. I've probably mentioned this before in a recording and didn't release it, but I personally don't like using the same words over and over again. It's like, it's kind of like someone saying the same joke over and over again. Like, at one point it just gets lame. What is this? God, oh, I don't want to say it again. Maybe I can just finish this out. Oh, here we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, cool. Coolio. What was I talking about? I was talking about my parody. As far as I know, I don't think I've gotten copy strucken. So, maybe it all worked out. Maybe I'm allowed to sing stuff. And I'm trying to make sure there's no strikes. 'Cause this is just a parody. So don't come after me. I don't know, I'm just out of my zone. I'm not zoning right. Okay, that's... After this, maybe I should just play Minecraft or something. I'll do that. Is the new update fully out on Bedrock? Do I get the wool stairs? Do I get those? Am I allowed those? Have I been granted access to those? I'm not sure what I'll do with them, but I'll think of something. Famous last words before I just shove it in my drawer and just forget all about it. I've got a whole freaking dresser of fabrics and stuff that I've collected. I know I wanted to make like a version 2 of my Jax costume, like the Jax puppet, right? The one that's really popular on YouTube and stuff, right? The unique costume, the never before seen way of how to cosplay Jax. I have his skin. I have the fabric that was supposed to be the skin. It's latex. It's not cotton. It's not gonna be glued together. Don't tell the judges. But yeah, that's I have his skin in my drawer. I have Jax's skin in my drawer. It's just sitting there doing nothing. So, yeah. I swear that costume is going to be the reason I get doxxed. That's going to be the reason. Maybe it's best I don't make him. I'm too famous. Long Jax is a thing. Jack from Duffy's is real. I am the Skinwalker. I have adopted that nickname. Someone in the comments called it like a Skinwalker, and I thought it was really funny, so I put that in there. Like, I am E.T. Nobleman, aka the Skinwalker. I'm not 100% sure what that is. It's like something that takes skin, right? Takes skin and wears it. Is that what it is? Oh, man. Whatever. I'm only trying. I'm just not... I'm gonna prove it to you. This is my best, okay? I'm good at my job, I promise. Once again, I can't see chat. I'm reacting to myself over here. That's what I do. I am better than this. I'm just now realizing I'm wearing a hat. Holy fudge. I've got an American 250th anniversary hat on. Yeah. So it's appropriate for the topic of today's video, which has no actual talking topic, but I'm just I haven't. Yeah. Now, how did the city look? I don't know. I'll just look it up. Oh, here we go. I found a reference. That's so good. I'm just gonna leave her out because she was supposed to be there, but stuff happens. And I cannot do that. Okay. Well, now it's just a matter of... Oh, fudge. Okay. Not sure what that layer was for, but we're just gonna continue with it. Just kind of draw the buildings all funky and weird and abstract. Yes, I'm trying to make it nice, because this is just a... It's probably too big. They're too big. Hold on. Probably could have just shrunk them, but whatever. Now I'm gonna shrunk them. I'm gonna shrunk them. Shrink. I know how to talk. I know perfectly well how to talk. I just choose not to. Screw it. I'm just gonna do that. Delete. The reason I screenshot is because, like, I don't know, maybe I can just use it for later and then I'll just never end up using anything. We need to have some buildings leaning this way. I'm not sure what that is. Not sure what all this is, but I'm gonna figure it out as I go, as I so often do. Front layer. Cool. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna make them just a bit. Just a little bit. Something needs to be straight. It can't all be wobbly. Okay. Maybe that's good enough. I can work with this. I just remember the reason why I cut out a character. It was a good reason. It had to be done. Yeah. I think I'm getting hungry. I'm feeling hungry. Oh, food. I want some junk in my belly, and I want to just watch junk. I don't know. I just like being surrounded by junk. Like, I don't know. What a thing to say. Jeez. Okay. Oh, fudge. No, it's all wobbly. I can't just do that. I need to be very meticulous. I don't know. Probably the 5th reminder, I cannot see chat. Anyway. Screw it. Screw it. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for any of this. Just want to finish this. Please finish one page. Oh man, this is just... It's probably like a really, really bad marketing for me. It's just showing how slow I am. Oh, whatever. I'll believe it. It's been almost 2 hours. Oh, maybe it's more like 1.5, but like... It's been 1.5 hours. I haven't even finished a page. Some stuff I can get done pretty fast, but like, I don't know. If I like have somewhat of a clear idea, I can get it done pretty fast, but if I'm trying to workshop it or just actually stop and think about what I'm drawing, like, it takes forever. And it's something I cannot control. So if you yourself is thinking of hiring me for anything, just know I will take my time. Not because I am lazy, but because I care about getting stuff done right. And feedback is important. So if I ask you a ton of questions, I am not being annoying. I am just making sure that the stuff that I'm thinking of is actually the stuff you want. Because if you're paying me, you best hope that I will deliver the best product, period. The best product for you or your needs. For you and your needs. And more, whatever. So if you would like to hire me, head on over to my Instagram, shoot me a DM, go see the freaking prices too. Any questions you have, you can send over to, I don't know, my messages or my email or anything really. I will draw most things. You know, stuff that's not gonna freaking put me in jail or is weird. I mean, of course, I'll draw weird stuff. I mean, look at this guy, but Oh, the eyes are still on that. It's fine. It's fine. He's not a villain, don't worry. I just kind of did that because I was just giving the people who had glowing eyes, and I don't know. Oh, like this. This is, I don't know. I think the one thing that I'm kind of a bit self-conscious of is if my art style might be too cute. Sometimes I think that. Because sometimes I want to try drawing something scary and creepy, and it ends up looking kind of cute. I can't help being cute, okay? I can't help it. I just am. But I don't know, maybe I'm, I don't know. I guess it all depends on the person, really, and what they find creepy or something. I'm trying my best. Doing my best, Gone Sarnet. That's all I really can do. I am nothing more than just a human being trying her best to make it out there. And I'm doing a pretty good job of it, I would say. I'm getting up every day. I'm thinking about how the story ends, how the middle works, which plots happen when. Okay. Cool. Got the necklace details. That's different size necklace, but it's okay. We got the speech bubbles. We need flash. Oh no! Okay. Thank goodness for the back button. The greatest invention of all of humanity. The back button. Very good. This is probably going to be easy, or it's going to take me a few tries. No, I think we're getting there. Ooh, shit. Okay, hold on. Now it just looks like anime. Just saying an anime. I've considered doing something. Like, if this thing becomes big, I don't know. But, never mind. It's weird. I mean, since I'm laughing so much trying to hold it back, then, I don't know, maybe I should say something. I'm thinking of making a parody of, like, a dating sim. I don't know. Or, like, something along the lines of, like, Doki Doki Literature Club. Like, stuff where stuff isn't, like, completely inappropriate. But, like, you know. I kind of want to use it as, like, maybe a sneak peek or, like, teaser for something. Like, if you pick certain paths or something. Oh, boy, this is gonna be... Ah! Okay. Okay, this is... Okay, how do I do this? I don't know how to do this! I'm shaking too... Wait, hold on. What if I... Okay. Okay. All right. Will do. Yeah. Another reminder, I cannot see chat. Maybe I should just stop saying that. Fudge. Da 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 da. Mm-hmm. Mm. Cool. How's it looking so far? Okay. Minus this, but it's fine. Just trust the process, okay? My process is always messy, but gone sarn it, the results can be amazing if I try my best. I don't know, maybe I should try and, like, retire from the freaking line work comics, because, like, I don't know, it's just, I don't think it's that good. My comics just look, my art style in general, I think just looks better with, you know, some shading and coloring or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Huh. Okay. Okay, now what do we do? It's gonna do that. And cheat a little bit. A little bit. Check the chat again. I'm gonna check the chat again. Loading. Still loading. Oh, is it the feedback or something? I still can't see chat. Okay, there's chat. No one's watching. I'm just here chatting to myself. Maybe I should just get rid of her too. She's starting to creep me out. Why do I keep using this tool? It would just go so much faster if I just used the I don't know why I did that. Okay. Screw it. I want to be done. With this. Just combine, please. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Now I need to... Oh, fudge. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna take care of this. Because this is not part of the story. It needs to go. Chat. People really don't do that anymore. They don't just chat. Oh, fudge. Wait, hold on. I do need to add something. Ah! What did I do? Okay, cool. Oh, shoot. Okay. Ah, I'm not done. Okay. Ain't that just lovely? Isn't this lovely? Would you please, for the love of all goodness gracious, stop doing that? Just, okay, wait, once again, I cannot see chat. I have no idea if anyone's watching. Oh, man, but oh my freaking goodness. Just, I don't like it when it does this. You know, other weird dreams stuff, like, I've been having dreams about my grandparents' house or something. Like, I don't know. I think in the past week or so, I've had, like, 2 dreams where it takes place in, you know, a location where it does look similar, because the odd thing is outside there's, like, a fairground thing. And they do not have that. No. It's very country out there. They don't have, well, I don't know. I can easily see a fairground fitting out there. Because out there it's just, you know, horses and stuff. And, like, you know, a lot of land. Flat grass land. I can easily fit, like, on a county fair or something. Like, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I had a dream about college, too. I dreamt there was outside elevators. Yeah. It was weird. I just feel like doing something, I guess. I'm starting to care less and less about how it looks. I'm at peace. I've accepted that it doesn't always need to look right. It just needs to tell a good story. Well, if that's the case, I'm probably screwed. No, I'm joking. A little bit joking. I don't know. I have no idea if what I'm telling is, like, a good story or a bad story. It's just meant to be a story. Like, recently I feel like there needs to be, like, happier moments, because, like, I don't want my story to just be, oh, boo-hoo, woe is me. I want, because, like, that kind of goes against everything that I've kind of been saying to myself, is the only thing holding you back is yourself. And if you put in the work and actually get off your butt, you can actually make a difference and bring happiness into your life and stuff. And, like, if we just have characters with problems that don't get solved, like, that's an issue. So they're, like, you know, I want there to just be, you know, real happy moments, and not just, you know, temporarily happy. Just, you know, there needs to be some kind of closure and stuff and all that. So I don't know, maybe it is a good story. I don't know, it depends. It depends on the audience, it depends on the person, the individual reading it. Some could hate it, some could love it, some could hate it for, I don't know, other reasons, or some people love it for other reasons. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the reasons are. I'm not mainly focused on the audience. I'm just focused on telling the story. I don't know, maybe I should focus on the audience a bit more. This, look, I don't know. Hold on. Can we see something a bit farther away? We can. It's like, I need, like, an in-between one here. Pardon. Okay. Fudge, man. Fudge. Okay, what if I... Hey, my allergies gotten better. I know last live stream I was complaining about the trees. Or was it trees, or I don't know, whatever it was. It was allergies. And I got better. And the trees are probably still my enemy, though. What's my enemy? It's windows at night and trees. What a life I live. I don't even know what I'm looking at with her. This looks like it was AI generated or something. This looks like a bunch of stuff just stitched together. Okay. Well, I can't do anything about that. We're just gonna move on. Just leave it. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna move it aside a little bit. It's fine. You know, I used to draw them like this. I didn't used to draw them with pupils, but now I do. So this is a fun callback. I don't know. Maybe it's not a callback if no one knows about it. And it's stuff like that. It's saying stuff like that. And apparently causes freaking Grok to think I'm a male. I was so close to like making a joke like that on Pride Month. I probably would have, I don't know. If it like went viral or something, I probably would have gotten hate for it, but I was just gonna make a trans joke saying like I am secretly a guy. This isn't even my real voice. It's a filter. My character's assets are not real. I don't know, stuff like that or something. Because Grok said so, apparently. I don't know, maybe I should just read. I'll read what it says. I'll read what it freaking said about me. Hold on, let me find it. Okay. Is E.T. Nobleman male? Public profiles, posts, and content. Ex-Twitter bio as a Gen Z Yankee artist name. E.T. Nobleman self-referral. Referential? Self-referential content in discussions consistently align with male presentation. I don't know what that means. No explicit pronouns are listed in bios, but usage patterns in username and lack of contradictory indicators support this. Just contradictory? What contradictory? I don't know. The profile avatar and fan art style offered as a stylized female character. Okay, so it recognizes my character is a female, which is common in creators and doesn't reflect the artist's gender. Is E.T. Nobleman female? No, E.T. Nobleman does not appear to be female. Even though I use occasional use of female presenting emojis. You know, that one shrugging emoji I use. Bio, profile presentation, and online persona points to male. What does that mean? And I tried running through this again. I did get a different answer, but it was the same thing. It said something about the way I talk. Wait, no, I said this before. I went on this rant before. I don't need to go on this rant again. I guess, like, you know, the less AI knows about me and the less the internet knows about me, the better. So, it works out. Sure, if I am a male, I will be male to the internet. I don't know. I just thought that was just funny. That was a funny thing that happened. So, I got one page done. Hopefully that's like my biggest insecurity is the spelling errors, because once again, when I'm typing stuff down, I'm usually very, very sleepy and don't focus on spelling or typos. I just write because I do not want to lose the ideas. I've lost some ideas and, you know, it killed me for a little bit, but then I forgot about them because, you know, I can't remember anything. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll probably come back with part 3, and hopefully I can finish all these by the end of July. And then I will have August completely to myself. I'll probably either do absolutely nothing or start another big project that I have to finish. I will never be free. It is my destiny to just write and then die. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the, I guess, one person that viewed the whole thing. And hey, like, I don't know. This might be taken down. I might take it down for unknown reasons or something. I don't know. Any mention of politics or something is like, oh, I watch political commentary. You're like, whatever. It's my channel. I'll do whatever the fudge I want. As long as it's not illegal. And I don't do that shit. I don't want to be locked in jail. I've got way too much going for me to be thrown into prison. Maybe I'll take it down for that. Mentions of prison. The crimes I'll commit. I don't know what kind of crimes I'll commit. Probably speeding. Yeah, probably speeding. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. Have a good day/night, and I will see you next time.